One of the biggest problems that I see in crypto, especially with crypto investors who are just getting started or don't have the time really to back up their investing with true data, is they get into a position where they become slaves to the tape. That is, they start to allow their emotions and intellectual integrity to be malleable, to be affected or influenced by low time frame price action. AKA, anytime price reverts downward to the mean average, sentiment goes down. So how do you override this? How do you actually not let the market bother you that much when you know you can zoom out and look at things like an adult? How do you actually do it? Let me show you an example. Now, before I do, I know a lot of gurus show you these charts all the time. But the way you look at the charts matter. The way you make decisions matters because you are the CEO of your portfolio, and great CEOs make great decisions and they make great data-based decisions. So let's think about the recent data that we have. We just had a Federal Reserve announcement, an FOMC announcement, where they're ceasing quantitative tightening and they lowered interest rates by 1/4 basis point. However, price is going down in the short term. Why is that? I thought that was good news, Josh. So let's look at this chart. Up here on the top part, I've got these green boxes. These are all the interest rate reductions since June 2025. The yellow lines coming down is just a visual aid to show you kind of where we were the day the Federal Reserve made their last announcement, right? Each of these announcements on the charts. Now, as you can see, if I get really close here, that red reduction in price is approximately let's call it 6%. This reduction in price, 5%. This reduction in price, 7.2%. And so far, we're experiencing a 4.76% reduction in price. Are you picking up on the pattern yet? There's data and it's yelling at you right in front of you. Consequentially, after that, after the market makers flush out the late longs because of the good news, now you have a 25% surge to a new all-time high. Same thing, reduction, sell off, flush of the leverage longs, surge to a new all-time high, 11% back up. Flush of the late leverage longs, surge to the new all-time high, almost 16% back up. And what do you think is about to happen next?